What's up, y'all? Looking forward to being undisputed in September. Let's get it. It's work time.
Canelo comes out there what Canelo should do, Canelo wins the fight. Canelo comes out and does what he shouldn't do, Crawford.
Terence Crawford has once again stunned the boxing world with his new bulked-up physique and a bold declaration he's coming for undisputed glory against Canelo Alvarez while fans are buzzing about the potential. Showdown Crawford's trainer, Brian Bulak McIntyre, remains tight-lipped about the details. However, he is eager to see Crawford step up to the challenge and prove his greatness in the ring. Bulak firmly believes Crawford is one of the best in the sport and is committed to guiding him to victory alongside his team, including Red and Bernie. He's working hard to prepare Crawford for what could be the biggest fight of his career. With determination, strategy, and elite training, they aim to shock the world once again. Crawford's ambition is clear. He wants to cement his legacy as an undisputed champion, and is ready to take on the challenge.
First off, how excited are you about it, and break the fight down for us?
Well, I ain't gonna break the fight down for you because I don't want to get a game plan away, but I'm excited for Terence more.
Bulak emphasized that Crawford must have seen something. When he called out Canelo Alvarez, he pointed out that it wasn't Canelo issuing the challenge. It was Crawford who stepped forward, proving he truly believes he can win. Crawford's trainer, Bulak, sees it as his responsibility, along with the rest of the team, to prepare him for the fight and ensure he reaches his full potential. He knows the road ahead won't be easy, but is confident in Crawford's skills, determination, and work ethic. The team is focused on sharpening Crawford's strengths and crafting the perfect strategy to secure victory. Bulak believes that with the right preparation, Crawford has everything it takes to shock the world once again. His goal is clear: to help Crawford reach the level needed to not just compete with Canelo, but to defeat him and cement his place among boxing's greatest.
The man must have seen something when he called to Canelo out, because you got to remember, bro called Canelo out. So he must see something in order for him to get that win, and he know he can win. So like I said before, it's our job to get him to that.
Caleb Plant praised Terence Crawford's strength and punching power, noting his ability to fight effectively from both orthodox and southpaw stances. He highlighted Crawford's versatility in handling different ranges, whether mid-close or from the outside. Plant acknowledged the excitement surrounding the potential fight but admitted there's still uncertainty about the outcome. That unpredictability is what makes it so intriguing. Fans are eagerly anticipating how things will play out in the ring, curious to see if Crawford's skills can overcome the challenge ahead. With so much at stake, the boxing world is watching closely.
Chance, I give him a chance. You know, Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox, southpaw. He can fight at mid-range, close range, outside, and he can fight going both ways. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and be able.
Plant advisor Terence Crawford, to stay true to himself in the ring, highlighted Crawford's ability to fight at any range, inside, mid-range or outside, and switch seamlessly between southpaw and orthodox stances. His key advice was to stay relaxed, enjoy the process and focus on having a strong training camp. Plant emphasized the importance of preparation while embracing the unpredictability of the fight. He encouraged Crawford to trust his skills, let things unfold naturally, and see where the moment takes him when the time comes.
I would just encourage Terence to be himself. As I said before, from the inside, mid-range, outside, southpaw, right hand, moving left, moving right, he can do it all. So I would encourage him to stay relaxed, go in there, have fun, have a good camp, and let the dice roll, right? So.
Show as the adult acknowledged that Terence Bud Crawford might have been right when he said 168 lbs is too big for him, with 154 likely being his limit. He pointed out that Crawford may not see himself as a middleweight super middleweight fighter, yet he still believes he can defeat Canelo Alvarez. She suggested that while Crawford might feel he can't compete with top contenders at 168, like Caleb Plant, he remains confident in his ability to take down Canelo. This belief adds an intriguing layer to the potential matchup, leaving fans eager to see how it plays out.
That Bud Crawford was absolutely right when he was talking about 168 is too big and 154 the highest. There's a chance that Crawford doesn't feel that he can fight at middleweight or super middleweight. That's not the point. But he thinks he can beat Canelo. It sounds the same, but it's different. Y'all saw Sugar Ray Leonard getting his ass whipped at middleweight, but he beat Paddy. You get where I'm coming from? There's a chance he's like, I can't beat Caleb Plant, or the hell, right? I can't campaign at 168, but I can.
T. Regis Prog RCE expressed his respect for Terence Crawford but is backing Canelo Alvarez to win. He emphasized that weight classes exist for a reason, and moving up to face a naturally bigger, stronger opponent is a tough challenge. While he acknowledges Crawford is one of the best, Prog Rice believes Canelo's power and experience at higher weight divisions will give him the edge. He sees the size difference as a key factor and expects it to play a major role in the fight's outcome. For Prog Rice, Crawford's skills are undeniable, but Canelo's physicality may be too much to overcome.
Canelo on that one. Crawford, yeah, I got Canelo, bro. I mean, shots watching Canelo earlier, Canelo versus Triple G. I mean, I just think that his weight class for a reason. Crawford, the best. I think Crawford, the best fighter on the planet. Been the best fighter on the planet for years. You know what I'm saying?
Prog Rice admitted that it's difficult to bet against either fighter, as both are incredibly skilled. However, he believes Canelo Alvarez's success across multiple weight divisions makes him the tougher opponent despite having great respect for Terence Crawford and his abilities. Prog Rice ultimately sided with Canelo. He sees Canelo's experience and strength at higher weights as a key advantage that could make the difference in the fight, while acknowledging Crawford's greatness. He feels the size and power factor lean in Canelo's favor, making him the more likely winner in this highly anticipated showdown.
Sick and they the, you know what I'm saying, they're the best on the planet. But for me, obviously, I'm American. We got to stick with the Americans. So I think Crawford's the best fighter on the planet. But Canelo, I think Canelo just a different monster, bro. They always say this, bro. They make weight class for a reason. So I got Canelo, bro. It's hard for me to Canelo like the tank, bro. It's hard for me to go against him. It's hard for me to go against Bud too. But man, with Canelo with going up those weight divisions, I feel like I feel like I'm gonna go.
Brian Norman admitted that choosing a winner between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez wasn't easy, as both are elite fighters. Initially, he leaned toward Canelo, considering that the bigger fighter often has the advantage. However, after reflecting on past boxing history, Norman changed his perspective. He pointed out fighters like Roberto Duran and Shane Mosley, who successfully moved up in weight and secured major victories. Their success convinced him that size isn't always the deciding factor. Based on that, Norman now believes Crawford has what it takes to defy the odds. He sees Crawford's skill, speed, and adaptability as key weapons that could help him pull off an upset while acknowledging Canelo's strength and experience at higher weights. Norman is backing Crawford to rise to the occasion and make history.
With that fight, I went back and I was sitting and marinating on it. At first, I couldn't pick a side for real because they both are good fighters, and we all know good fighter, check. But you got a good smaller fighter and a good bigger fighter. The good bigger fighter got the advantage. But then I started thinking about it. Roberto Duran jumped 2 weight classes and beat the man, Sugar Ray Leonard. Shane Mosley jumped 2 weight classes and beat the man, Oscar De La Hoya. So why Crawford can't do it? So with that being said, I'm going for Crawford in that.
That both Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez have been pushing themselves to the limit in training, preparing for what could be one of the biggest fights of their careers. Crawford has been sharpening his versatility, perfecting his ability to switch seamlessly between orthodox and southpaw stances while maintaining precision and control in every aspect of his game. His focus is on adaptability and technical mastery, ensuring he can adjust to any challenge in the ring. Meanwhile, Canelo has been relentlessly working on his power and conditioning, aiming to dominate at 168 pounds with explosive strength and endurance. His training camp is designed to enhance his physicality, making him an even more dangerous opponent. Both fighters are undergoing intense preparation, leaving no stone unturned as they gear up for this high-stakes showdown, with each camp fine-tuning their respective strengths. Fans can expect a battle between 2 peak-conditioned warriors ready to make. Canelo Alvarez has been spotted sparring with Jamie Munguia, showcasing his intense training regimen and unwavering commitment to taking on the toughest opponents. His relentless preparation is a testament to his dedication to staying at the pinnacle of the sport. By working with elite sparring partners, Canelo continues to fine-tune his skills, ensuring he is prepared for any challenge in the ring. His focus and determination highlight his passion for competing against the biggest names in boxing. As he gears up for his next fight, his training sessions reflect the power, precision, and work ethic that have solidified his place among the sport's greatest champions. One of the major concerns surrounding the fight is Terence Crawford's weight, but it seems nothing will stop him from facing big challenges. Recently, Crawford has been seen with a more muscular physique, a clear indicator of the intense work he's putting in to prepare for a showdown with the Mexican monster, Canelo Alvarez. His body transformation reflects his dedication and hard work. Crawford's training camps have been grueling as he strives to solidify his legacy. With a clear focus, Crawford is ready to prove himself against one of boxing's biggest stars, aiming to make a statement against Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford recently took to social media, assuring his fans that he will become the undisputed champion. In a new video, he confidently declared, "What's up, y'all? I'm looking forward to being undisputed in September. Let's get it. It's work time." His words reflect the determination he has to make his dream a reality. Meanwhile, Roy Jones Jr. weighed in on a potential fight between Canelo Alvarez and Crawford, emphasizing that weight wouldn't be the deciding factor. Jones highlighted that Canelo's approach to the fight would be crucial. If Canelo stays focused and applies a tactical strategy, he's likely to win, but if he makes mistakes or lacks the proper game plan, Crawford could seize those opportunities to secure a victory. The outcome will depend on both fighters' mental preparation. Jaron Boots recently discussed the challenges Terence Crawford may face when trying to gain weight for a potential fight with Canelo Alvarez. He pointed out that Crawford would need to add 14 pounds, which could affect his speed and overall performance. Boots stressed that while gaining weight is a tough process, it's unclear how Crawford will adapt to the added weight until they step into the ring. The impact on his abilities remains unknown, and until the fight occurs, it's impossible to predict how Crawford will handle the change. This uncertainty adds intrigue to the matchup, leaving fans and experts eagerly awaiting how Crawford's body will adjust.
What's up, y'all? Looking forward to being undisputed in September. Let's get it. It's work time.
What's up, y'all? Looking forward to being undisputed in September. Let's get it. It's work time. Teofimo Lopez recently shared his thoughts on the potential Crawford versus Canelo fight, stressing that both fighters need to focus on their upcoming bouts first. He believes it's essential to take care of business before considering a showdown. Lopez pointed out that in today's boxing world, a fighter's reputation is shaped by their most recent performance, making it crucial to evaluate how each fighter performs in their next matches before predicting the outcome of a future fight. The results of their current bouts will give a clearer picture of their readiness for such a high-profile matchup.
Well, the weight won't be the factor. The factor will be how Canelo chooses to make the fight. Canelo comes out and does what Canelo should do, Canelo wins the fight. Canelo comes out and does what he shouldn't do, Crawford wins.
Amir Khan recently shared his views on the potential Crawford versus Canelo fight, stating that while Terence Crawford is a big guy, size alone may not be enough to defeat Canelo Alvarez. Khan acknowledged that Canelo has significantly improved his boxing skills since their encounter, becoming more technical and refined. He pointed out Canelo's strong performances against fighters like Dmitry Bivol and Jamie Munguia as proof that despite claims of aging, Canelo remains a powerful force in the ring. Khan believes Canelo is still a beast, and his continuous improvements make him a formidable challenge for anyone. His growth as a fighter and ability to adapt mean that Canelo should not be underestimated, regardless of weight class or competition.
You said how difficult it is?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little difficult because you got to, what are you going to have to put on, like an extra 14 pounds? So he might be a little slower, or who knows, he could be faster. I don't know. Like, it's just, you got to add more weight and gain more muscle and stuff like that, moving up in weight and things like that. So it's a little harder, but I don't know. You know, we'll see on fight night how he'll.
B.R. Edwards recently shared his perspective on the upcoming fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, confidently picking Crawford to win by decision. He trusts in Crawford's skills and strategic approach to the fight. While Edwards acknowledged the challenges posed by Canelo's size and power, he believes Crawford's technique and adaptability will be the key to victory. Edwards has full faith in Crawford's ability to navigate the tough matchup, relying on his ring IQ and ability to adjust. Despite Canelo's strength, Edwards feels Crawford's experience and strategy will ultimately give him the edge, leading to a well-earned decision victory.
Yeah, that's what it's been talking about. They've been talking about it. I mean, listen, they just got to win their fights first, and then we'll see what happens then. You know what I mean? If they're going to fight before they fight each other, I think that's the smartest thing for both parties. And then we see how they look, and we go from there. Because nowadays, in the modern-day era, you're only as good as...
Blair Cobbs recently expressed his deep respect for Terence Crawford, calling him both a good friend and a fighter he's supported for years. However, Cobbs admitted that picking a winner between Crawford and Canelo Alvarez is not easy. He acknowledged the significant challenge Crawford would face against Canelo's resilience, strength, and size. While Cobbs is hopeful for Crawford's victory, he also recognized the tough obstacles Crawford will need to overcome in this high-stakes matchup. The fight presents a daunting task for Crawford, but Cobbs believes in his friend's ability to rise to the occasion, understanding the magnitude of the fight and what it means for Crawford's legacy.
Size, bro, remember, like, Crawford then is a big boy as well. Crawford's a big guy when it comes to a box fight. Yeah, I think Crawford, in my opinion, but size might matter. But then again, I think since when I fought Canelo's become a better boxer. He started boxing more better. You know what I mean? Technical more. Especially against the last fight against Mangui. He boxed really well as well. And he's looking really good. He's still, a lot of people might say, oh, he's getting old, this, that, another, but no.
Diaz strongly disagreed with those who believe Terence Crawford could easily defeat Canelo Alvarez, calling them foolish due to the significant size difference between the two. Diaz explained that Canelo's size and power could completely alter the outcome of the fight with just one punch. While he acknowledged that Crawford has successfully moved up from 147 to 154 pounds, Diaz emphasized that jumping to 168 pounds would be a huge leap, representing 2 weight divisions higher. He stressed that the physical advantages Canelo has at that weight could be too much for Crawford to overcome, especially given the challenges of moving up in weight. Diaz's perspective underscores the tough battle Crawford would face if he were to step into the ring with the much larger Canelo, making it clear that the fight wouldn't be as simple as some might think.
Crawford gonna win. I do. Okay. I'm picking Crawford to win a decision.
Danny Garcia shared his excitement about the potential matchup between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, recognizing both fighters as top-tier, pound-for-pound talents. While Garcia found the stylistic clash intriguing, he noted that Canelo's size at 168 pounds would present significant challenges for Crawford. The physical advantages Canelo holds at that weight could play a crucial role in the fight. Despite these challenges, Garcia emphasized that the fight would generate massive attention and financial impact, making it a landmark event in the boxing world. Fans would eagerly anticipate such a high-stakes showdown, and the hype and revenue generated would solidify the fight as one of the biggest in recent boxing history.
I don't know. It's just hard for me to see. And like, I'm a really big fan of Crawford. I've called him out for years. And I'm a really good friend with Crawford. I think this will be a very, very steep task. So I'm not really picking anybody. I just really want to see a good fight. I would love to see Crawford pull it off. But it's very hard for me to see all of that happening with the variables of Canelo. Canelo is pretty tough.
Jose Benavidez Jr. expressed strong support for Terence Crawford, stressing that many people are underestimating him in a potential fight with Canelo Alvarez. While he acknowledged Canelo's size and weight advantage, Benavidez emphasized Crawford's exceptional boxing intelligence and strategic approach, which could make a significant difference in the fight. Benavidez also shared his disappointment that his brother, David Benavidez, never had the opportunity to face Canelo, although he noted that only Canelo knows the reasons behind that. Despite this, Benavidez is confident in Crawford's abilities and firmly believes that a fight between Crawford and Canelo would be an exciting, high-level showdown. He feels that Crawford's skill set and ring IQ would make for a thrilling battle, regardless of the size disparity, and is excited to see how Crawford handles the challenge.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions.
Then, Benavidez Jr. praised Terence Crawford's exceptional boxing IQ, particularly highlighting his ability to switch between stances, which adds a significant layer of versatility to his game. He acknowledged that many fighters already fear Canelo, giving the Mexican champion a mental edge over his opponents. However, Benavidez is confident that Crawford will approach the fight with a different mindset. He believes Crawford's strategic thinking and adaptability will allow him to overcome Canelo's mental advantage. With his ability to adjust to any situation in the ring, Benavidez feels Crawford has the tools to gain the upper hand against Canelo. He trusts Crawford's approach and believes that his versatility and intelligence could be the key to securing a victory over the powerful champion.
Today, they're 2 great pound fighters, and they feel like, it makes sense, and they want to fight each other. Stylistically, it's a great fight, but Canelo, he's a big dude, and I think it'd be hard for anyone to beat him at 168. But it's definitely a big money fight, and that's why we're all...
Adonis Wilkins shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, expressing concern over Crawford's decision to move up to 168 pounds. While he acknowledged Crawford's immense talent, Wilkins pointed out that stepping up in weight after already moving up to 154 pounds could slow him down. He believes the extra weight will affect Crawford's speed and power, making it harder for him to hit as hard as Canelo. Wilkins emphasized that Canelo's power at 168 pounds would be more dominant in the fight. He feels that if Crawford struggles with the weight difference, Canelo will gain a clear advantage. The size and power disparity could play a crucial role in the outcome, and Wilkins believes Canelo will have the upper hand if Crawford can't adjust to the new weight class effectively.
Counting Crawford out, Crawford's he's smart, he knows what he's doing. Canelo, he's not that big of a guy. He obviously weighs more, but you can't take nothing from Crawford. He goes in there to win. So I feel like it'd be a good fight. It sucks that my brother didn't get the opportunity, but only Canelo knows why it didn't happen. And you just gotta keep moving forward. Gotta keep moving forward. But it's gonna be a good fight to watch. I got Crawford.